Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation, Gauri Mahalla Panjava, Karai Duhkaram Dikhavai Hor, Ram ki dargah bada chor, Ram rame soi Ramana, Jal thal mahiyal ek samana, Rahao. ਅੰਤਰ ਭਿਖ ਮੁਖ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸੁਣਾਵੇ ਜੰਪੁਰ ਬਾਦਾ ਝੋਟਾਂ ਖਾਵੇ ਅਨੇਕ ਪਰਦਹਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਮਾਵੇ ਵਿਕਾਰ ਖਿਨ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋਏ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਅੰਤਰ ਸਾਚ ਨਾਮ ਰਸ ਰਾਤਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਕਿਰਪਾਲ ਬਿਦਾਤਾ ਅੰਤਰ ਸਾਚ ਨਾਮ ਰਸ ਰਾਤਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਕਿਰਪਾਲ ਬਿਦਾਤਾ. This passage talks about the hypocrisy that we live with, the fact that we are, in an important sense, imposters, wearing different masks to conceal our true intent or to conceal our flaws. But what the Guru is saying is that while we may be able to conceal our motives from others, the indwelling self sees it all. In other words, we are simply fooling ourselves. So we are narcissistic, diseased from the inside, in the fragmented mind that we live in. How do we get out of this? Let's see what Guru Arjan has to tell us. He begins by saying, Karai Duhkaram Dikhavai Hor. His deeds are deplorable. Deplorable are our deeds. Par Dikhavai Hor, but we pretend otherwise. Ram ki dargah bada chor. In the court of your own consciousness, it's clear that you are being a thief. And in the Pankti for Rahao, the message is very simple. If you want to overcome your current situation, if you want to overcome this disease that we are in and live in bliss, there's only one way to do it. Ram rame sui Ramana. Ramana means one who takes delight in. So unless you are steeped in Ram consciousness, that is creator consciousness, which is immanent, this consciousness is present everywhere. Jal thal mayal ek samana, in the waters, on the land, and in space. Unless you steep yourself in this consciousness, you cannot enjoy the delight that comes out of it. So bliss lies in living in that state of consciousness, not in the state of consciousness that we find ourselves ordinarily in our ordinary lives, because that's ego consciousness. And what does that do? Antar pekh mukh amrit sunave jampur bada chota khave. We are filled with poison, but we utter sweet speech. That should be very familiar to a lot of us. And then we suffer the tyranny of time, jampur bada, because there is this notion of wanting something, getting that something, and setting a cycle for wanting it again into an infinite loop, which becomes wearisome. And all of this happens beneath or behind layers of concealment. Anik parde mein hai kamave vikar. Anik parde, layers of concealment. Kamave vikar, earning, reaping, deviant behavior. Vikar. Vikar means a defect, defective behavior, doing the wrong thing. But unfortunately, as was said earlier, khid mein pragat hoye sansar. But in a flash, we are exposed to the world. We think we are actually doing a good job of hiding things, but sooner or later, everything comes out. Antar Sach Naam Ras Rata Nanak Tis Kirpal Bidata, says Nanak, one who is graced by the Bidata, the master of our destiny, meaning creator consciousness. It is he alone who delights in self-knowledge, and it is self-knowledge that extracts us out of our current state. On that note, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.